Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setup for today. So confusion continues. If you look at the last couple of days, we've had a pin bar, sort of a hanging man pin bar, then we've had a spinning top pin bar, and we've had a range bar in between. So in other words, big down, big up, big up, big down. So there is a massive amount of confusion in the market. This level I gave you yesterday is still in play. That's 15,536. As you can see, we're not really moving beyond that. What I'm seeing on the futures market at the moment is not a pretty picture. So the DAX futures right now is down 0.5%. So yeah, obviously something's happened, but so there are a few things happening. So firstly, Amazon revenue was down, earnings per share was up, but the revenue was down. So that impacted tech stocks a little bit. But I see that our Chinese tech stocks, Tencent, which is the one I use as a yardstick, is down substantially this morning. Again, another 4% today. And that's been hammered this week. And that's just because Chinese are cracking down on tech companies at the moment. So, yeah, it's in amongst the moving averages and nothing really transpiring. I think for me right now, this is the worrying structure that we see, and worrying for any of the bulls out there. So for me at the moment, DAX, I'm neutral. So the last couple of weeks, months in actual fact have been ranging above and below the moving averages. The big question here is what is going to transpire here. We've already got a break on the futures market to the downside. So I suspect we're probably going to gap down, more than likely find some support somewhere along the line, and then hold that support waiting for the US market. It just doesn't look like we're going to get any massive move down. Oscillator's moving down to the downside as well. So as far as I'm concerned, if we just come back to the 3-hour quick, you've got a level at the extreme here, which is pretty much at the bottom of this channel, which would be a target. And then you have another channel-based target, which is going to be something like that. And I'm pretty sure that's not going to line up with much. I suppose it is something in the past. But that's kind of the structure that I can see at the moment. So if you just come back to the hour, you'll see obviously this is the first area. That's 15,536. As far as I can see, we're probably going to gap below that. I'll tell you now. Yeah, we're currently at 15,515. So we're more than likely going to gap below this area here. Into this area of chaos here. Then you want to see some kind of a pullback and then a rejection, and then you've got these levels as your target area. So it'll be 15,462 and then 15,400. Now the critical aspect here, and I'm just going to 15-minute for this because there is so much of it, and let me just show you here. So you can see right here there is a gap. Okay, and there's another one over there. You can see red bars down there, green bar starts higher up, gapped up. If you come across to the left here, you're going to find more. There's one down here at 15,276. There's one over there. There's one at the bottom here, right here. And if I remember correctly, there is one in among. Oh, there it is. There's another one there. Okay, so we're looking for a body to close. So what you're looking for is pretty decent structure. And just find an example here. So you can see there, closes on a slow, opens right at the same place, and then moves down. So wherever you do see these gaps, you can often see price comes back to close them. So there are gaps all the way down to 1,500 basically. And that's what you need to be paying attention to today. But anyway, I think probably a little bit of consolidation, sort of a gap down, bit of a consolidation, and then more than likely going to roll to the downside. It looks like the bears are trying to get control of the weekly charts. If we can get the chart to work, let's just clean all the levels up. So now the weekly is still not convincing that we have a top of any sort. You can see the buy is still coming in at the bottom, but the key one here is the monthly. If you look at that, could be a tweezer top of sorts. Look at my oscillators, not an area you want to be long. So yeah, from a monthly perspective, a pullback back down to here would be amazing. So a pullback down to 13,785 would be an amazing opportunity to be long. And the other thing on the monthly at the moment is that was the original trend line. You can see there was the first low, there's the second low there, and we are now flirting with that. And then if I just add the next level on, you see a massive rising wedge. So nothing to read into it at the moment. Remember, that's on the monthly, so it's probably got quite a bit way to go. But this could be a situation where we have a potential double top, or alternatively all that we have is a range, and we're going to come down, test the range, and then come back to test the top again. So yeah, I'm on the sides. We'll wait to see what transpires today, but I think we're probably going to have a bit of a move to the downside today. So 15-minute is the chart of choice, I think. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.